back to my channel. If you're okay, that's great. If you're not, that's okay, just pray. So I'm going to be trying something different from my YouTube channel. I think I'm gonna call it Talk with Breii, and basically I help you on your situations with whatever like bothering you mentally. I'm here to help. Now, the disclaimer on that is I am not licensed. So do not view me as a therapist or counselor or anything like that, because the only thing closest to that is me earning my bachelor's degree in psychology. But that's all. Like, do not say, oh my gosh, she can help me with my problems. She's like a counselor, I'm gonna go to her and then it's free. No. I'm just giving you some emotional support on any of your situations that you have going on. It could help you in the long run until you decide that, okay, maybe I should go to a counselor if it's that bad. Because me doing this, it's not really something that I can help you with majorly. The only thing I'm doing is trying to see if I can help you get through it. I would love to help you, like, in the most way I can, but unfortunately I cannot do that because, like I said before, I'm not licensed to do that. The most I can do is be a supportive friend. That's what I'm here for. I'm being your friend. And I know it's crazy, a stranger wanting to be your friend, but growing up into a place where I felt like I didn't really have anyone to go to, it's like I want to be there for other people. That's how big my heart is. I would love to help people in their situations. And I'm pretty sure a lot of the people that I know and associate myself with kind of feel like I'm being nosy. I'm not. If I'm asking you what's wrong or are you okay, I am genuinely asking those questions because I care about you. And I hate to see people in a state where they feel like they can't get out of it, because guess what? You can. This project is based off of that, what I want my viewers to do, or anybody. Like, if you have friends that's like, you feel like they won't talk to you or anything, I can help. What I want you to do is send me an email of what's been bothering you and what's going on, and if you feel you can run to anybody that's like family, you can't run to them or anything, I'm here. So if you see this video, give it a shot. All you gotta do is send me an email. I will have it at the bottom of this video. I'm gonna let you know that your identity is 100% confidential, meaning I will not expose your identity. It will not be shared. It's kind of hard trusting a stranger on that, but I'm being 100% honest with you. I will not sit there and be like, oh my gosh, Jessica said this or Matthew said that. No, I'm not gonna do that. What's the point of even doing this if I want to sit here and expose people's identity? And like, what if the person they're talking about watch this video and be like, you know what? I don't even want to talk to them anymore. Like, I don't want to do that to anybody. That's what I want to do. I'm going to share the emails. Whatever information you give me, it will be read through the video. But that's only because I'm trying to think of different contents aside from what you occasionally see and normally see on YouTube. I'm trying to be different. Like, yeah. And I know y'all see this pocket. Like, why is it not staying down? I don't know why. Please don't let that distract you, because it's gonna be up by the time I move my hands. Is it up? Yeah. But anyway, just send your email to my email address and make sure you have a subject to your email so I can read the subject and then the email. It'll help me better with trying to be organized with this. I would love everyone's support. So if you really have something that's aching you, that's bothering you, that's like, bro, I don't know if I can take it anymore, send me an email. I'm willing to help. I'm willing to help. I did receive some emails after doing promotion on the new project. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read the emails to you, and then I'm going to share my opinions and my thoughts on ways of how to help this person the best way I possibly can without it sounding like I'm trying to be a counselor or whatever. I'm gonna try to do this every Thursday. I'm gonna call it Therapy Thursday, but it's not therapy. I only did it because it made sense with Thursday. So every Thursday, hopefully I would have consistent emails for me to do it every Thursday. I won't set a time because I'm a busy person. Like, I'm a mother, I work, I have to do some things outside of that. Just know that's on Thursday. If you send me an email, wait till Thursday because I probably answered it. But yeah, don't Kings and Queens, do not be afraid to email me. I am not a person that's gonna lose your trust in that. I wouldn't do anything to harm you or to have you think you're crazy or anything. Like, I'm not that type of person. I really want to be a counselor to help people. You're not crazy if you want to go to counseling. I've been to counseling and it's very helpful. Some people might think it's not helpful, but that's on them. I think it's the way they handle it. I'm extending this video and I'm not supposed to. All right, so I'm gonna read the video. I'm gonna read the emails and then I'm gonna tell you what I think about it. So if you sent me an email and you're watching this, please listen carefully because I don't want you to miss anything. Let's get down to it. It's crazy because I'm really nervous, but that's because I haven't done this before and then I'm doing this out in the public for everyone to see. So it's gonna be very different for me. All right. And here's the first email. How to deal with depression in this corona era. How do you deal with depression and suicidal thoughts in this time where we are not allowed to do anything and are stuck in our homes with no hope of ever getting out of this corona thing? For someone who had really bad depression, I understand why you feel this way, but I want you to hang in there. You can get out of this hole because being depressed is temporary. And I know some people have seasonal depression, but if you notice, it's seasonal. You'll be depressed one day and then you feel better. Yeah, it's great, but I understand that seasonal depression is annoying because you get depressed out of nowhere. I know the pandemic is very stressful on a lot of people. Most of us are staying inside and we feel like we don't have nothing to do. We can't hang around with people. We can't go out like we want to. I'm with you. This is very, very, very depressing to deal with. But if you think about it, this is our very, very, very first pandemic because they've had pandemics years ago. And I don't know how to handle it. Well, of course not, because we haven't been in that era. But it's tough for us to deal with this emotionally and mentally. And I can understand it, but the best you can do is wait it out because this is temporary. This is gonna subside. Like, we're not gonna be in a pandemic forever. Aside from that, I just wanna let you know that you matter. Anytime someone tells me that they feel like they don't have like a purpose here on earth, you have purpose. You matter. Your life matters. And I just want you to know that you can pull through and there are ways to get rid of this depression while in the pandemic. And here are some things that I could think of that could help you get through this mentally. If you love dancing, dance. If you love to write, write. If you love to read, read. My baby boy is up, so if you hear any noise in the background, that's him. But back to what I was saying, if there's something out there that you love to do, do it. Just to keep your mind off of the fact that you're stuck. And if you do like going out and having fun and hanging out with your friends and family, find the second best thing that makes you happy. It is tough. And I know some places allow you to enjoy yourself and wear a mask. But if you feel like you don't want to because you're afraid of getting sick, stay in. Do virtual outings or something. That probably sound a bit too much or annoying or boring. Do what you need to do to enjoy yourself. Or you can go outside and walk. I mean, you don't be necessarily near people. So you can go to the park and or walk in your neighborhood, or just go outside and feel the breeze. Do something like that, because we're stuck in a house and we can't do much. There is stuff in the house that you can do. If you feel a joy in talking to people, like friends, family, someone you're in a relationship with, talk to them. And make sure that they don't talk negatively towards you or about anything, because that'll weigh you down as well. So what I would prefer is that you have good conversation and positive conversation with whoever you want to talk to. And I would say use social media as an outlet as well, just as long as it's not a negative outlet, because I know there's a lot of stuff on there that's like really upsetting. Ignore those, like mute those, or just scroll through it. Don't even look at it. Don't even let it bother you. Another thing that you can do, think positive. Think to yourself, this pandemic is not going to last this long. This pandemic is only temporary. I will be able to go outside again. And if you feel like being optimistic about it doesn't work for you, just pray on it. And I know some of you don't believe in praying, but praying really does help. I'm not gonna convince you that it helps, but it's up to you if you want to pray or not, or allow God into your life. Because I know there's a lot of people that don't really believe in the Most High, but I mean, everyone is different, and I'm not here to judge. If you can't run to God or to anyone, talk to yourself. Just don't respond. It's okay to talk to yourself. You're not crazy, I promise. Remain optimistic about the situation. Being pessimistic about it is only going to make it a little bit bad for yourself. So if you feel like you need to end yourself, or that you no longer want to live because you're in this pandemic, I just hope you feel better. But do know, in the process of thinking this, think about the fact that you are loved by many, even if you don't see it. I mean, I love you. I really do. Because I love people. I love to see them happy and joyous and excited. I forgot what I was talking about. Yeah, I forgot. Isn't that beautiful? Ah, I think I'll go back to the suicidal thoughts. Oh, that is what I was talking about. You are loved. You're appreciated. You are loved. You're appreciated. I love you. Everyone here loves you. There are going to be some people that just don't care, but you know what you do with them? Ignore them. Don't even let them bother you. Just know that there's a lot of people that love you, that want to see you strive, that want to see you happy, that want to see you in good mood. Keep that in the back of your head, that you are loved. Your life matters. I know it's tough. I've been there. I've done that. I know that is a hard situation to go through. But you can pull through. You can do this. You got it. And the same things I'm telling you, say it to yourself. I matter. My life matters. I can do this. I can get through this. I can pull through. All the positive things that you could say to yourself, say them until it becomes second nature, and then you'll know you can always do it. Let yourself know that you are the greatest person that you could ever meet in your life, because that's true. And I know I'm off topic, but I'm trying to suppress the suicidal thoughts and making yourself feel like you're not worthy in this world. You are. And ignore the people that think otherwise. They have a lot going on themselves. They're only using you because they technically feel that way about themselves. Right? Right. You're a great person. You could be a stranger to me, or you could be someone I know. All in all, you're great. You're amazing. You're beautiful. You're handsome. Don't listen to him. He's lying. To make this short and simple, do something that you enjoy. To make this more simple for you, do something that you enjoy doing. And if that doesn't work, try something new. You might love doing something that you haven't done before. Think positive and pray. Always think positive and pray. Like every day, every night, whatever you need to do. Write down your thoughts, your feelings. Jot down how you feel today, how you felt that night, how you feel like you're going to feel. Write it down and then reevaluate it, like reflect on it and look at it and tell yourself what you could do to improve it, to make it better, to progress from it. Let yourself know that you are loved, that you matter, and that your life matters, because it does. Don't listen to your thoughts. Don't listen to your head, because that's what's the problem. You matter. You, the person I'm pointing at that's watching this video, you matter. Even if you didn't send this email, you matter. Your life matters. Let's make that a movement. Your life matters. 2 of them, not just 1. 2. Your life matters. Let me stop. If you're watching this, please listen carefully. Please make sure that you have everything that I have said. Please don't shrug either. I'm being genuine with you. I'm being honest with you. I'm being serious with you. If you can listen to it. You can take my advice. But if you don't want to, that's up to you. You don't have to. Like, I'm not forcing you to. I'm not putting a gun to your head and telling you to do it. Like, again, I wouldn't do that. It's a suggestion. It's up to you. But I am suggesting that you do something like that to help yourself suppress from depression and whatever else you're dealing with. I'm back for the 10,000th time. Hold up. Okay, now I'm back. Officially. Had to take care of some time. Alright. If you wanted to know how I did my hair, simple twist. Just look at my jumbo twist tutorial. I always do this. Like, I love doing twists. But that's besides the point. Let's get back to what I really was in this video for. Okay. When you do your email, please make sure that you add a subject so I can read it aloud. What an email might consist of. You don't necessarily have to, but I would prefer it because I like to be organized. Let me know where you're from, because I would love to know where my viewers and my participants or anything, I want to know where you're from. Like, it's very cool to know that I can help people outside of where I live. Here's this no subject email. Hi, I need your advice and help. I want to move on so badly from him. I want to let go, but I can't. I love him so much. He has done too many bad things to me. He left me because of another girl, but I still accept him after that because I can't live happily without him. But after a long time, we have a good time together, trying to accept each other's flaws, and he left me again because he was scared that my family wouldn't accept him for what he has done to me before. Isn't that a coward? Why would he be scared about something that he doesn't even try? I'm trying to move on, but I just can't. Everywhere I go, I remembered him. Everything I do takes me back to him. I just can't. I need to move on. Can you help me? First and foremost, I am sorry you're dealing with this. Second, foremost, all at most, you can live happily without him. Here's why. All feelings are temporary. And when I say feelings, I mean negative feelings. Happiness is forever. We just have to be committed to it. We have to be consistent with it because we can be happy. The only reason you feel that way is because you haven't let him go. He is still a thought in your head. He is still heavy on your heart. He is still there, even if he's not there. Usually I don't answer questions with a question, but what did he do to you? I'm really not trying to be that nosy about it, but I feel like that's what's missing in your email that helps me understand what's going on. But let me know what he's done to you, and then if you do respond to that, I'll do a part 2 in a different video, because whatever he did to you, that could have an effect on why you feel the way you feel about him and why you feel that you need to leave. Because 9 times out of 10, it's probably something that you need to leave from, like, that's dangerous or whatever. You did mention another girl, and it sounds like he cheated on you, or he was at the urge of cheating on you. I said urge, I meant verge. But if that's one of the bad things, then my question to you is, does he really love you? Because if you really love someone, you wouldn't even worry about somebody else. And I'm not trying to be blunt. I'm not trying to be brutal with my honesty, but sometimes we gotta hear the truth, and most of the time the truth hurts. So it's okay to cry. If anything I say in this video is hurting your feelings to where you want to cry, let it out. Like, I'm really not trying to hurt you. I'm not trying to make you feel bad about your situation. But any feelings that you have bottled up inside of you, let it out. And if I trigger any emotion, let it out. And I do apologize in advance if I did hurt you, but that's not my intentions. I am gonna say that some of my words might hurt you, but that's only because it's the truth. And I do apologize for hurting you, but I cannot apologize for what I say, because I'm here to be honest with you. I'm here to be genuine with you. I don't want you to, like, be blindsided by just, like, sugarcoating, like, the situation. Like, oh my God, everything's gonna be okay. You're gonna be good. That's all you gotta do is, no. Like, if anything, I would stir someone in a place where it'll change them in the good way. Let me know the bad things that he's done. I won't expose that, because that is very, very sensitive for some people. But I will have a response to it. Now that is without sugarcoat. Like, if you don't want me to tell, like, the world what has happened to you, I will censor that. If you feel you can't escape from him, you can. Y'all relationship sounds very smothering. It sounds like he kind of controls you. And I say this because, like, your overall thought process and how you do things, and based off of your email, it seems like he has some type of control over you. Like, he's affecting your emotions, he's affecting you mentally, he's making you think way too much, and even have you contemplating leaving or not. Leaving is your choice. Going through that pain is your choice. But what I can suggest to you is to leave, let go, and let God. You will feel so much better once you leave. You will feel so much better once you let go. And you will feel highly, highly appreciative. And you'll be very, 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 very happy and in a good state when you let God. Let him come into your life. Let him know that he needs you, because he will definitely be there for you. Let me read this again. I want to move on so badly from him. Let me stop there. You want to move on, but you feel like you can't. And the reason why you feel that you can't is because you love him so much. And it's crazy because I didn't even read the next sentence yet. And I just already knew. I know I read it before, but y'all, my memory is not that good. But looking at the next sentence, I basically just said what you said. You said you want to let go, but you can't. And the reason is because You love him so much. You love him. Love is a very, very, very strong word. And I've been down that road before. But you have to question it. Is it really love? Because if it was really love, you wouldn't feel this way. Love does not bring pain. I know some people are probably in my eye. That was trifling, I'm sorry, but it was annoying. Love does not bring pain. A lot of people will say you'll eventually be hurt when you're in love. Don't listen to them. I'm gonna be honest. There are some situations where y'all would argue and y'all would have some disagreements or whatever. But if he's bringing pain to the point where you're like, I don't know if I can last in this relationship, that goes for men too. Like, if you feel at any point in that relationship, you're like, I don't know if I can do it. I just don't know, but I'm gonna stay because I love him so much. If you gotta question it, it ain't it. Learn that the hard way. Because if you looked at one of my videos about one of my exes, I stayed longer than I should have. Then you go on to, he has done too many bad things to me. I'm not gonna assume what he's done to you, but you said it was bad things, and I feel like, why are you still there? I apologize for the bluntness, but why are you still there if he's done bad things to you? Because if he said he loved you and then turn around and do something terribly to you, to the point where you're like, I can't believe you did this to me, they didn't love you. And I'm sorry I had to say it like that. They didn't. Then you say he left because of another girl. He cheated. I'm not assuming it. I'm assuming it. But I don't know the situation, but based off of what you just said, it sounds like he cheated on you or he moved on. He moved on. And again, I don't know the situation, but it seems like whatever happened between y'all, it caused him to move on. Or the fact that he just wasn't satisfied. So he was like, let me find someone else that can satisfy me the way I want to be. And I'm not saying you're not the cause of it. Something wrong with him, if that's the case. Why be with somebody and you just like, I'ma still be with you, but somebody else is calling my name, and you know what? I'm just gonna answer. I'm still with you, but I'm gonna no. Don't do that. That is so, like, y'all wasting time doing all that. Come on now. Like, come on.
Bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Where are y'all think pieces at? And then you go on to say, but I still accept him after that. After he didn't hurt you, that's strike, well, that's strike two, because you say he does bad things to you. Strike two is the fact that he left you for somebody else. That's strike two. Strike one is the bad thing. Strike two is the other girl. And you accepted it. You accepted 2 strikes so far. And you know, once you get to the 3rd strike, you're out of here. So let's see if he has gotten to strike 3. Wait, before I go there, you said I still accept him after the fact because I can't live happily without him. I said this already, but to answer, you can and you will. You're going to find someone way better than him, treat you way better than him. You will fall in love again. It's possible to fall in love again. The only reason some people remain single is because that's their decision. It's possible to find love again. You can be happy in a relationship again. You just have to make that decision to do that. You say, but after a long time, before I finish that, define a long time. Is it a long time after accepting him, or a long time of being with him and you was like, okay, I'm feeling a little bit better about a relationship, I feel like we can progress from this or whatever. I need to know that we had a good time together. You're always going to have a moment where you're having a great time. Always. That's how it works. Like, we have bad, but we have good as well. Like, not everything is always bad, but not everything is always good. And the good always outruns the bad. But if there's more bad than good, do you really think that you should stay when it's 75% bad and the rest good? And you say, trying to accept each other's flaws. Now, you say each other's flaws. Based on this little email, you're talking about him. I would like to know your flaws as well. What is it something that he doesn't like? Or something that he doesn't accept? Or he doesn't appreciate? Or there's something that you do that he's just like, okay. Because everybody has something about their partner that they don't like. So if you're looking at this, you would really have to send me another email and go into depth of the situation, because I'm gonna show you how short it is. If I don't know every detail, it's not gonna help me help you, you know? And then you say he left you again. If you have hope that he will stay with you once he comes back, let go of that hope, because 9 times out of 10 he will leave again. If y'all still together. If y'all still together, he will leave again. I'm sorry to say it, but if you give a stray cat some food, he will come back for some more food, expecting more food. Stop giving that cat food. Either continuously give it food, not give food, or let it come in. It's your choice. If you really love him and y'all want things to work, find ways to keep him from going to someone else. Make him come back inside. Stop feeding him and be like, you know what? I can cook you a real meal instead of giving you this little side dish. Come here so I can give you some fresh food. And take care of him, nurture him, and make him realize that he's gonna lose you if he continue to do what he's doing. Like, if he really genuinely loves you, let him know. Like, I don't appreciate you leaving me and coming back. At some point, I'm gonna leave and never come back. So you either stay or you permanently leave, because once you hit that door again, I am gone. And I kid you not, this will F with their ego.
Oh, you gonna go? You ain't going anywhere.
Or
you gonna go.
And action.
Baby, please don't leave me. Oh my God. I will kill myself if you leave me.
Why do y'all do that, man? Like, it's not that serious. It's not that serious. Oh. Let's go to the next line. He left you again because he was scared that your family wouldn't accept him for what he's done to you before. He left you because he was scared that your family wouldn't accept him for the things he's done to you. He's not scared. He knows when he's disliked. And your family doesn't like him because he hurt you. But that's going off of what I think. I don't know what was going on in his head. But 9 times out of 10, he's probably not afraid. He knows he'll be judged, and he's guilty of it. He's like, so, they know that I did this to you? Yes. Cool. I'm just let you know, like, isn't that a coward? It is a coward to be like, to distance yourself from the family because you're afraid that they won't accept you, they'll judge you and stuff. That is a coward move, because like, if you felt that way, you would be a man and confront the family and say, look, I have done things to her, but I promise you I won't do it again. Now, that's only words. He would have to prove himself that he wouldn't hurt you like that again. That way the family will be like, you know what? We accept you again because you proved to us that you will not hurt our Jane Doe. Things can be fixed. Anything that's broken can be fixed. Even if it was like shattered glass, you can still put pieces together. It take a minute. It's a process, but you can still put them together. It won't look the same, but you can still put it together. But whatever ain't broken can be fixed. And then you said something about, why would he be scared about something that he doesn't even try? You asking that question should give you the answer right there. He doesn't want to be around your family because he's scared, but he hasn't been around your family. If that's what you're trying to imply in this email, he's afraid to be around your family because he feel like they won't accept him. So if he hasn't been around your family at all, yeah, why would he be scared? You don't know that the family will judge him, because what if people in your family done the same thing he's done? They have no room to judge. And then you say you're trying to move on, you just can't. Everywhere I go, I just remember him. The universe is funny. The universe likes to remind you of what you had, what you're going through. For instance, I've had a lot of people in my past that I've talked to that I've ended things with, and I'll see their name pop up. They have common names, but it keeps popping up like nonstop. Like, why I keep getting reminded of this person? The key to that is to ignore it. All of the things that remind you of him, ignore. If you really want to move on, you have to ignore everything that comes into your way. Like, if somebody brings him up, oh, how are you in John Doe? Who? Who are you talking about? The person you was with, who? I don't recall being with John Doe. But I thought y'all was together last week. That was last week. This is now. Let me mind my business. Exactly. The people who be nosy about your situation, tell them mind their business. Because, like, I'm moving on. You don't have to keep reminding me of who I've been with, what I've done, who I've dealt with, what I've dealt with. Like, it's none of your business. Unless they're genuinely trying to help. If they're not trying to help you, tell them mind their business. Like, it's none of your business. But if they're trying to help, let them in. Let them listen. Vent to them. Be open with them. Let them know how you feel. Done deal. Everything I do takes me back to him. Stop doing whatever you're doing that'll make you remind you of him. Try something new. Try things that's different from what you're doing to remind you of him. If a song reminds you of him, stop listening to it. If a movie or a show reminds you of him, stop watching it. Stop watching it. If a certain character reminds you of him, you gotta get rid of your favorite character. I'm sorry to tell you. Yeah, let him know. Everything has to go to a halt. Once you let him walk out, everything else has to walk out as well. Do something that'll satisfy you. Do something that'll ease your mind from thinking about him, from just hearing his name in your thoughts. Like, find something that's distracting that you just like, who is this person? Why I keep coming in? Like, you don't even know who they are anymore. Like, they're a stranger again. And it's possible. Don't tell yourself that you can't do it, because you can. You can do it. I believe you can. It's going to be a process and it's going to be hard, but you can do it. Take it a day at a time. And you definitely said that you need to move on. You're telling yourself that you need to move on. You just have to do it. Because you can move on and you will move on. And if you need assistance, tell yourself that every day. I can move on. I will move on. Test the waters. See if you can really do it. Even though I'm saying that, you can do it. You just have to believe that you can do it. You need to stop having doubt in yourself. Because that's only hurting you. Because you can and you will. And remind yourself that you can and you will. I hope my response helped you. If you have more to this email, please email me back so I can do a part 2. I am willing to help you even more based on the information that you give me in the future. Ma, you want watch him for a few seconds?
No, he's quiet right now.
Oh, Ma, he trying to pull paper and he threw down the remote.
That's what baby do.
Ma. Ma. Thank you for watching my video. I hope that I was able to help you. If you haven't sent an email, you can send one right now. And I'm going to repeat my email address. I hope that helped the best way I can. And you will see videos like this on Thursdays and Thursdays only. So please send your emails before or after that. It's up to you. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share if you need to help others. And be happy, be healthy, be beautiful, stay blessed, and get some rest.